The
Always good to
classics.
see. You know, actually, if you don't say GLHF and Tetrio, you do get your account banned. So
Yeah, it
good thing
happened to
they're
me
doing
like
that.
happened to me 8 or 9 times. You know, I'm
Yeah.
running out of VPNs that Tetrio can't detect. Crazy.
Easy.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna be getting into it now.
All right.
Don't know a lot about Wiki.
Yeah,
But as we know,
I think I've
Matt
played
is
Wiki a few times in
that's
Tetra
good.
League, and then Mat1jaczy, I know he's like kind of a sprint man.
Yeah, he does do a little bit of sprint. I know he has
His whole
sub
thing
40
in sprint is
PvP.
that he's at like insane KPP when he sprints. Like I think
Yeah.
he sprints at like 3.6 KPP.
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for some up stacks, and meanwhile, Wiki is sending Matt a lot of cheese here.
Matt can't
and
find the
yeah.
down stack in.
There really isn't a down stack available for him. He accepted way too much cheese, didn't cancel enough of it, and pushed up to the top and didn't have anything to deal with it.
Yeah, that's what I knew about Wiki. I thought I recognized the name and I was like, oh, I think Wiki is a cheeser, but yeah, I know now Wiki does in fact send a fair share of cheese.
Yes, indeed he does. But yeah, it's looking like, you know, Matt's gonna go for a TSD here, and Matt does have a PPT background, so we'll see if there's any remnants of that in his playstyle.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I'm
he-
definitely seeing more T-sprints from Matt than from Wiki, so that's
Yeah,
gotta be
but
worth
Wiki is working pretty well with all the garbage that Matt's sending him. And Matt
Yeah.
isn't really getting down with the sense of urgency that he really needs in such a volatile game like Tetrio, where you can receive so much garbage so quickly. You kind of always want to get access to your garbage when possible. And it's looking
Yeah,
like
maybe-
Matt isn't putting enough emphasis on that.
Maybe it'd be worth it for Matt to reconsider his strategy and not send as much clean, because Wiki just got 111 APM from just downstacking.
Yeah, that DT Matt did isn't really the best idea in Tetra.
Yeah, but
After,
there he goes
looks like
again.
we're going right back into it. This is that PPT background Jin was talking about.
Yeah, and it's looking like Wiki is just waiting, taking all this garbage and just sending it right back. He has some misdrops, finds a nice down stack to get through it, and you can see all of his decisions seem to,
double though.
they seem to
Oh.
spend a lot of cheese. He looks for all these like small combos. But
Well,
Matt,
Wiki completely ruined his stack with that T-spin, so
yeah,
looks like Matt's
And-
gonna take that round.
Matt definitely compromised his board a little bit there to get that spike out, but it was very well timed, so it did
Definitely.
give him the round there.
Yeah, it's in stark contrast to how Kion would play. When the opponent's at the top, he would just stall.
Alright. Looking like Matt. Matt seems to wait a lot between attacks sometimes, but he finds a spike there.
Was
And
that
manages
like
to
a
pop
bit of
out
lag
Wiki.
there?
I don't know, it looked like Wiki had some misdrops on the board. Because his board was not ready to receive any of that garbage.
Definitely not. We
Wiki going
DT.
for 9-0 here.
DT 4 wide.
Tetris is-
Wait, oh no, no DT 4 wide. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you can see Wiki has a lot of Tetrises that he could have taken there, and instead he chooses to go for a bunch of doubles and triples in the down stack. He really wants to get as much cheese on Matt's board as possible.
Yeah, definitely a deliberate strategy from him.
Matt trying to down stack here. Sets up a T-spin. It ends up working out, but will he be able to get to his garbage in time? He does manage to.
With a few
Oh,
nice
yeah.
combos.
You see, Wiki
All these back-to-backs.
is just really only worried about using his garbage here. He really has
Ooh.
no desire to set up any T-spins, it seems.
That got
He's
saved
just
by that
looking for
multiplier.
these Tetris spikes and these down stack spikes. Finally, we see a T-spin coming out from Wiki here.
Some nice
I
down
think
stack
Matt
choices
is
from
doing a
Matt.
pretty good job of downstacking through all this cheese.
Yeah.
I think that's where the PPT background comes in handy.
Yeah, definitely. Especially PPT PC, which Matt plays. The garbage is like significantly cheesier than on Switch for some reason.
Indeed. Yeah. Alright. Matt's going for a little bit of a donation here. He could have made that into a TSD donation, but not only did he not see it, but he misdropped what he went for.
Yeah, I think that's just gonna gonna seal the deal.
Continues to misdrop.
That's sad.
And Wiki's gonna take the lead 4-2 here.
Alright, no DT. Is this the first time Matt's not done DT?
Wiki missing the PC though. And
Wow, Matt misdropped
one
the
piece
PCO.
though.
I wonder if missing the PC was intentional for Wiki there.
Yeah, maybe.
It could be.
I mean, like building
But
PC
downstacks
and not
easily.
building PCO and not getting the PC still gives you like a completely empty board to downstack in.
Yep. And Wiki does love to downstack, so
That he does.
it would make sense for him to make a decision like that in his playstyle.
With a slight 3-wide combo, not getting the multiplier unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunate eyepiece misdrop.
Wiki's gonna have a little bit of a spike here, 16 lines, and that'll top out Matt, who went
Yeah,
for
Matt
a
was
very,
not
very
ready for that.
bizarre T-spin there.
That was a misdrop fix.
Yeah. Must have been.
Alright, Matt got the PC.
Both
Wiki
of
got
them
the
getting the
PC
exact
too.
same PC.
Yeah,
Matt
Matt
getting
gets second PC. He's going for a third, doesn't get it. Looks like he might have been fishing for a fourth there, but he received garbage, so he backed out of it pretty quickly.
Yeah, but this is still a lot of pressure coming from him. 150 APM.
Yeah, and Wiki is starting to send everything
yeah.
right back at Matt.
It all blew
I don't
up in
think
his
Matt
face.
can downstack that well.
Ooh, and that T placement really ruins any
Unfortunately.
prospects of downstacking there.
And match
Yeah.
point for Wiki.
You know what? In situations like this, you know what I would do? I would build up a nice center 4-wide combo.
Right. Wiki doing a classic skimming at the bottom of your board tactic that you
Matt
see a
getting
lot
that
of
second
players
combo.
do, but
That second
sets a
PC.
T-spin and then receives all this garbage that he's working through now. Matt gonna go for a big combo here and gets a nice 20
9
spike.
combo 20 spike.
Very
Wiki
nice.
just lives just barely. And now
And now
he has
Wiki's
access
got
to
a
all of
little
this
combo too.
garbage. Will Matt be able to counter spike here after Wiki's counter spike?
Matt's freed up his garbage roll without breaking back to back, so this could be a lot of damage coming out from him.
Ooh, that eyepiece from Wiki. Not good.
Come on, downstack.
Ruins his down stack, and Matt's gonna take another round. It's still
It
match
looks
point
like,
for Wiki, but the gap is closed a little bit.
Looks like Matt's strategy is to just like send as much pressure as he possibly can, and in that round his strategy ended up working.
Yeah, it's a very risky play though.
I guess
Nice
the
combo.
multiplier.
Big spike from Wiki, but Matt can receive it pretty easily. And we're going to see Matt going for a big down stack. It's a 15 spike. Wiki looking for a down stack here. He has to waste his eyepiece though. And that's going to be
Nice.
another round for Matt.
Second time.
Yep, another send as much garbage as you can round, and it's working out now.
Both finding the PC and it pass-throughs.
Ooh, a lot of garbage received by Matt there.
Oh! Oh my
Really
God.
greedy D-spin there from Matt, but he somehow survives.
Oh
And he'll
my
take
God.
the round.
The
Wiki in the
greed
process.
paid off too.
Yeah,
That was-
huge bit of greed there from Matt, but somehow he pulls it off.
Is this gonna be a reverse sweep?
Almost a reverse sweep.
Wiki missing the PC there. It seems really deliberate.
Alright, we
But
got another
Boba's hack.
DT. But
Ooh,
Wiki was
and
in the
Wiki.
position to tank that DT. And now it's a tiebreaker.
Yeah, he could not free his garbage up for that eyepiece that he had. He had two T-pieces, neither of which could give him garbage access.
Alright, we
going
got
PCO.
Matt with the PC. With the 2-line too!
Two line.
Ooh, but Wiki
Wiki
is
had
prepared
two
to
eyepieces
receive
in a
it.
row.
He had two eyepieces just in
Oh
time.
my God!
Now the tables are starting to turn quickly. Ooh, Matt going for a really greedy T-spin here.
Oh, no.
That was not the right placement for Matt there, but he's starting to speed his way out. He's not dead yet, but Matt is just making a series of greedy decisions here that are really risky.
so hard with that T-spin double.
Matt has to be really careful here. He's making decisions that are far too greedy for a match point.
Yeah. Oh my
Now
god,
the pressure is coming from Wiki.
First time I've seen him with a ×2 back-to-back chain.
Ooh, Matt might be all
like
pass
multiplier.
through.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and that's gonna be the game.
Wow, that was
GGs.
that was a really good last round.
Who tiebreakers?
Yeah, there were a
in
lot of
row?
instances there where it looked like it was Matt's game to win, but he just made a series of really greedy decisions that ultimately didn't pay off.
Yeah,